Hello and welcome back to Tomahawk's channel. Tonight we're gonna have a look at the Type 59. Why? Well, there was this stream at Quickie Baby and Jingles where they gave away 10 Type 59s in the chat, also called the Hype 59. Is this such a good tank? Is it actually the Hype 59, or is it actually so good that Wargaming won't ever sell it again? Well, let me check out this tank for you and say what it's all about. So first, let's go to my service record. Note, I am an okay player. Type 59 is my most played tank of all these tanks here. I have a 53% win rate and an average of 595. Well, I got this tank pretty much early on in my career, when it was still ridiculously overpowered. It was freaking awesome. It was very fast, it had a very good gun, the armor was unmatched basically. There's nothing you could do against it, but now with the current meta of, say, the gold spam, not so much. So, has it turned into kind of a fart or a turd over time? Well, definitely not. There are certainly some benefits to this. For here, the frontal plate, the frontal turret piece, but the rest is basically, this one screams ammo rack. And this engine is pretty underwhelming as well. Let me just add up this tank here, the CDC and the Type 59, two completely different tanks, but if you check out the numbers here, they are pretty similar, with about 35 tons, same top speed almost. The traverse speed is a bit better on the Type 59, the more armor, more shell damage, but less rate of fire, and more traversable turret. The view range is a bit less and the signal rate is significantly less, but here you see the engine power is more than half less than the CDC, and that is where you lose all of that mobility and kind of not be able to put this 46 degrees up, yeah, to your advantage, so to speak. So I'm a bit disappointed by the fact that how it used to be and how it is right now. Let me just play a battle and see why this tank doesn't really do the tricks like it used to do before. Yeah, one benefit of this tank is the limited matchmaking, which makes this thing only see tier 9, which is a huge benefit over all the other tier 8s currently. So yeah, that's an advantage for you right there. But are you really missing out on something? That is the big question. So let's have a look and let's have a battle. Alrighty then, we're on Lakeville. We're top tier, which is nice. And the enemy team has quite a balanced team of some heavy tanks, some light tanks, some TDs and some medium tanks. I'll be going to the right to the city where I can use some of this armor, this peekaboo, and kind of yeah, use the close range brawling capacities of this tank. So you see it gets pretty slow to get up to speed. And also here it doesn't really feel nippy. You see the reload is 7.3 on the gun. It's acceptable, but it's definitely not an awesome rate of fire. Let's see if we can get a shot off here with some crazy guy that shows his face here. No hit, but it was also a hard shot to take. Well, if my buddies are not coming along with me, I'm not going alone, that's for sure. Aim time, rather measured in days rather than seconds. So also definitely not a plus point, and that's why you really need to peekaboo with this tank more or less around corners where you can brawl with other tanks. But definitely I'm not gonna brawl against 3 heavy tanks here. But it looks like my heavy tanks are moving up as well, so I might as well just join the action. So this upper frontal plate is pretty much gonna resist shots from the KV3 and the IS, I'm pretty sure. IS3 is gonna be a challenge. But with some angling we can work some miracles. However, with the current gold spamming activities, which some players are really fond of, it is gonna take a while. Up, okay, dealt with him. And let's have a look what's up next. Penetration on the gun is 181. Not great. Let's see what it went in. Upper plate for you right there. Well, thank you very much. Good shot put into the IS. IS is pulling back, and let's see if I can put some more pressure on this guy. This is what I mean, the peekabooing is pretty good on this tank, where the IS cannot compete with probably his aim time. Oh, that sucks. The IS just died in front of me and I wasted my shot. IS-3 has forgotten to angle his tank because he kind of counter angles it in a way. Only shot his track off. Make some space for the Oni. Oh bollocks, there is another Oni. Missed. Need to go out and finish this IS-3 now. Stop shooting his track. Okay, let's angle a little. And he only shoots a track off. And my shell does not penetrate the building, which sucks. Oh, bollocks. Okay, this is gonna probably be my death, and it's happened right here. It was an easy kill on the ISU, and he was maybe still a threat. So, decent game. 2k damage. And you see, it is a pretty solid tank. The problem is, however, the mobility doesn't really work for you on really big open maps. Here we had the opportunity to put the tank to our strengths and deal with it. So yeah, it does make a buttload of cash, you see. 2 premium shots fired and still 60k profit, and of course this meaty ×3 win. Puts me third on the team. But still, let's check out this gun. This gun is also featured on the WZ-132. However, you have more penetration, you have a better rate of fire, you have a better dispersion, and a much better aim time. The only difference is that this thing is matched up as a light tank. So that sees tier 10s, which makes it a bit harder. The problem, or basically the benefit of this tank, is it has so much more mobility, and this is kind of how the Type 59 used to be. And it was pretty darn epic. So now we're rolling in the WZ-132 on the Overlord map. And yeah, this replay is pretty much going to show you the difference between the Type 59 and WZ-132. Still, you might think this might not be the most suitable of comparisons, because this is still a light tank, of course, but it's kind of the same thing with the WZ-131, where you can also put a version of this gun, which is an exact copy of the one from the Type 59, on your 131. Here we go, first target, and here you can see how well this gun is at firing on the move. Bam, got him. Right. Here you go, it's just dancing on the battlefield here. Enough speed. Pretty much do whatever. And let me speed it up a little bit for you to get to some action. Trying to find an angle on both the Chiri and the mod. Nope, look. This is the difference you have with the Type 59. You cannot dual one from the front here. This guy's gonna penetrate me. Where it is questionable where I will penetrate the T-54 Mark 1. RT deals with the Chiri, and again, I can benefit from an angle on this guy. But I take a hit from a Panther on the back. AMX is dealing with our RT right now, so that's a bit bad. I'm trying to go back. And we have an AFK Cromwell who's not doing anything. He's pretty much a bot, I'm afraid. Let me see. Yeah. Well, his stats are pretty terrible, let's put it that way. Right, let's go on. Again, I'm not even aiming in the sniper view, just auto aim, click, boom, hit. Second shot, however, doesn't go in, and I take a nasty hit from the Nyeaah 2. Now I see I can make use of the flank on the left, which is completely left open by the enemy team. And that's where I'm heading. This is so nice about this tank that you can just maneuver from left to right. Wherever you're needed, you can show up. And of course the mobility wasn't as good on the old Type 59, but it was pretty close to this one. You could certainly make good use of it. Derping a little bit with my depression here. And I get a shot on the Nyeaah 2. Hit him a little low. I can do a lot of spotting for my team there. See, another pot shot just went in, but it bounced. Third opportunity doesn't go in either. And this is kind of a bad situation for the light tank because I don't have so much room to flank anyone because it's pretty much they're left in this corner and they're all engaged in head-on fights. And this is one of the major points which is affecting the light tanks in this current meta, that they can't do much when they don't have the opportunity to flank. I take a nasty hit on the Tortoise. I wasn't sure that he was looking for me, but he was still waiting for me apparently. I do spot the AMX AC-46, who's taking a nasty beating here, so hopefully he can be taken out relatively soon. And I can work my magic around here. Still head on to a Tortoise. I'm not gonna win this ever. Also, Rheinmetall is covering his rear. See what I can do here. Okay, he's now being engaged by the T-54 Mod 1. I don't really have a shot. I'm not really sure who I'm gonna hit if I'm gonna shoot. So here I go. Penetration. Really good rate of fire. The shots penetrate on this distance. I must say, also shoot an APCR, the last one. Trying to finish him, and we got him. Switching back to the normal AP. Reloading. Let's find another angle. I'm trying to get an angle on the T-30. So here we go again, just like it's just an everyday trick of WZ-132. Go ahead and do your business. Trying to see where he comes, and I completely ruined my approach. He spotted me. Big mistake for me. I have to wait. He knows I'm here. He's kind of interested in me. So I can use this to my advantage to cover my buddy on the left in the Type 61. I sneak backwards so I can retry my approach, but the T-10 is in front of me. Probably gonna spot him sooner than I do, so I decide to go even lower to get a third angle on this guy. Let's see what we can do. There he is. He's taken out, but at the cost of a lot of hit points of the T-10. And you see our hit points in the top corner. It's not looking all too great, and we still need to pull some weight here in order to win this game. So VK there. The VK is backed up by both the RT and the Yak Tiger there on the bottom, and maybe even the Rheinmetall can support those guys. Here I'm just trying to get a spot. Take the attention of the Yak Tiger so he doesn't aim for IS free. Take a shot on the RT. Because the versatility of this tank is something that you really miss in the Type 59, and that certainly used to have this utility, I would say, that you could versatility, that you could do whatever the moment needed at that point. But current Type 59 is just too slow to answer these calls, and also the armor has been indirectly nerfed by the amount of goal shells which is being shot in the current game. So that's why I much rather prefer to play the WZ-131 or the 132. This gives you so many more options. Of course, you do lose the credit maker potential. You do not have premium matchmaking. But still, you get an awesome tank in return, and you don't need to get frustrated by the lack of speed on the Type 59. So, putting on some pressure on the cap in order to force them our way, and my buddy can then work his magic. Even I can get an angle on the Yak Tiger if I place myself correctly. However, not so lucky with the succeeding shots here. Okay, my teammate is now free kill, so I want to get this Yak Tiger dead as well, so I can get the brothers in arms. Do I manage to get this? That is the big question, but no, the T-34 takes him out, and that's it. So yes, wrapping it up, the Type 59 versus the hype. Is the hype worth it? I don't think so. I would say don't believe the hype. However, I'm not the most skilled player in this machine. I'm pretty sure there's many more people that can put this thing to much better use than I do. Yet, I do think the WZ-132 is a much more, how the Type 59 used to be, and I used to have so much more fun in my Type 59, and it has been pretty much, they killed it a little bit in my opinion. Especially when you know how it used to be. So, what else? If you want the mobility, take this guy, the AMX CDC. If you would like to have some armor, I would recommend T-54 Mod 1. You still don't get the premium matchmaking, which is of course a little sad. If you want the gun, you should go for the mods. If you want to have some more DPM, go for this guy, but this is maybe not the best of options. Yet, coming back to my point, don't believe the hype. Okay guys, thank you for watching. What do you think? Put your comments down below. I would like to know what you have to say about the Type 59. I don't really think it's worth the hype, as I already mentioned. Yeah, I'm happy to hear what you have to say. If you like this video, please like. And if you would like to see more, please also hit the subscribe button. And I will catch you next time. And thank you for watching.